Pierce, this is your private love and relationship reading. And the first card that I have for you is forgiveness. Okay, so with this card, Pierce, the message that I was getting is that you're not big on forgiveness when it comes to Laura. Okay? Not that you don't want to, but how you may be seeing the situation is you gave this relationship all you had. You believed in it. You wanted it to work. And you may have done things that you wouldn't have done for anyone else. And you may be feeling like she took advantage of that and she just wasn't appreciative of it. So, you're not big on forgiveness when it comes to her. You probably would forgive the situation, or you want to forgive the situation if you knew that things would, work out between you guys and you could fix it. But Virgos, to begin with, are not big on forgiveness. And the reason why I say that is because I'm feeling like you guys look at the situation like, why did you hurt me in the first place? Like, what were your thoughts? What were you thinking? Like, why would you even want to treat me the way you did? So, this card is telling me this is what you need to do in order to move on. Okay, in order to move on and possibly work things out with Laura, because I see some good cards in your reading, but I see a lot of hesitation. I see a lot of sitting on the fence, and that's actually with both of you guys, okay? And I'll get into that momentarily, but, this forgiveness card is here for a reason. So it's like, you may need to dig deep and, think really hard and just, see if you possibly can come around to really forgiving her, not just saying it, but really like deep down inside, like, letting it go, letting it stay in the past, and just forgiving her for what she did. And then, you and Laura can possibly make this work out again. Okay. Yeah, see, the next card that I have for you is intentions. And I'm feeling like the reason why you're not so quick to forgive Laura, or to even feel like she's worthy of having a relationship with again, is because you don't know what her intentions are. I'm feeling like you may be thinking her intentions aren't true. You may be feeling like, oh, she's only coming back my way, or she only wants to communicate with me now because things didn't work out the way she wanted them to. Okay, so this is what I get when I see this card, because it's in the reverse. And when intentions is in the reverse, it means somebody is not trusting the other person's intentions with them when it comes to them. They don't think that this person has their best interest at heart. So you're feeling like, what does Laura want from me? If she was to come back and communicate with you again, like, what would be the purpose? Okay. The next card that I have is a soulmate card. So I'm just feeling like there is a connection there between you guys. Okay. Something that's not going to die away. It's just not. You will always feel some way about her, and she will always feel some way about you, no matter what. Okay. The next card that I have for you is romance. So I'm just feeling like this is what she wants now. She wants security. Like what you tried to give her before, I'm feeling like she walked away, or you guys had an amicable split. However, it went down, and she thought she was going to get this from someone else, and she realized that she can't. The person that she thought she was going to get it from, which was possibly Will, she didn't get it from him. So now she's realizing that she's made a huge mistake, and that she should have stayed with you to begin with, because she had it good. But she had to walk away and get treated bad in order to realize that. Okay? But I'm feeling like this is how you're looking. Like, look at this man's face. You're like, like, what you want? Like, like, what do you want from me? Like, why would you even want to come back, or why would you want to try and communicate with me? Because I'm just feeling like she will. And like I said, we'll get into that when I get into your tarot cards. But I'm just feeling like this is what she needs right now. She needs someone who really who she'll know that, you know, this person really loves her. Like, she actually didn't feel the love with Will. She didn't. Okay. And she's realizing that now. She's realizing that it was a huge mistake, big mistake. Okay. Gigantic. Her walking away from you. Yeah. But you're looking off to the side like, that's your mistake, not mine. Like, you know, what are you going to do to reassure me that things can work out between us? And reassure me that I won't go through what I went through before, is what, you know, I'm feeling like your question would be to her. But this is what you guys can have. New beginnings. Okay. You know, the new beginnings card came up for a reason. The soulmate card came up for a reason. Okay. So maybe you guys had to be apart for a little while for Laura to realize this is what she had already, and this is what she wants, and this is what you can give her. All she needs to do is be honest with you so that you can trust her again. But I'm just, you know, I don't know. I'm just feeling like you're thinking, you know, I don't know if I should do this because you can't really trust her. Like I said, you don't know what her intentions are. Okay, but she needs to make that clear to you. And I'm feeling like you guys are going to get the chance to discuss all of this. Okay. All right, so let me just put your message cards to the side over here, and then we will get into your reading. And the cards are already pre-shuffled for you. Okay. The first card that I have for you is the Knight of Pentacles. Pierce, Laura sees you as being a loyal, trustworthy person that she still cares about, but sometimes she feels like you have an all work and no play attitude. Okay, and she wants you to open up more, let your hair down, so to speak, and have fun. I'm feeling like that's something that Laura felt like she was missing in the relationship. Okay, and the need for you to also open up and be vulnerable with her. Not feeling the need to keep things to yourself so much. So she may be feeling like, you know, you kept a lot to yourself and you didn't really express how you felt. I'm just feeling like maybe you tried in the end, you know, before you guys broke up, but, you know, she felt like through the entire, well, you know, this is what the card is stating, that she may have felt like through the entire relationship that you just was this cold person who just didn't know how to express yourself all the time. And, you know, earth signs are like that. They just don't, they don't trust everybody. And I think that just comes down to a trust situation. Like when it comes to earth signs, it's like you guys got to really know someone and really trust in them and really believe in them to be vulnerable and like open up. It's like, you're not going to tell everybody everything. No, you'll tell them some things, but the real important and close, like, stuff you keep near to your heart. Okay, and the only person that can get in and know that stuff is somebody who has proven their loyalty to you. So I'm just thinking maybe you were feeling that way because she didn't prove her loyalty. You didn't think she was loyal enough for you to open up and be vulnerable. Okay. Let me put this over here. I'm sorry about that. All right, so the next card that I have for you is the Six of Swords, and it is in the reverse. Okay, per this card, Laura didn't really want the relationship to end the way it did, but she didn't feel the excitement anymore after a while. The drama and arguments became too much for her to deal with. She may have felt like you didn't trust her, so she could never do anything without you questioning her about it. Okay, it's what this Six of Swords in reverse symbolizes. Okay. The next card that I have for you is the Hangman. I'm sorry about that. The next card that I have for you is the Hangman. Laura actually thinks about reaching out to you sometimes, okay? But she doesn't because she's afraid of what you may say or how you may see her in this situation. I feel like she may miss what she had with you and what you guys had together because the grass wasn't as green on the other side as she thought it would be. Yeah, see, she walked away thinking something was going to be good, and then she realized when she got there that, you know, all she had to do was water her own grass, you know, and you guys could have worked things out, talked about it, and been fine. But I'm feeling like she's starting to realize that now, okay? And the next card that I have is the Strength card. This indicates Laura felt it was too hard to prove to you that she really cared about you. Yeah, see, she felt like the trust between you two was damaged, and the best thing to do was to put some space in between you two so you both can figure things out. is what I see here with the Strength card. The next card that I have is the Three of Wands. You know, and this card indicates Laura sees now that she actually had it good when she was with you. Okay, and she may have screwed the dynamic between you and her up by walking away to Will, who treated her like crap. But I'm feeling like her pride won't let her contact you right now and admit that. Okay, because she's afraid of feeling stupid, or you thinking something about her, like, you know, she doesn't want you to think the worst. But I feel like it's too late for that, because like when she walked away, whatever you were going to think about her, you already thought at that point. Okay, but it's like she has something she wants to say. I don't know whether she wants to apologize, you know, but this bird is the messenger in the Three of Wands, and she's like pushing it and sending it somewhere, is what this card symbolizes. So it's like, you know, you may hear from her soon if you haven't already, and she may want to you know, apologize and say something. I don't know. Okay, the next card that I have for you is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, see, this card symbolizes some kind of new beginning for you and Laura, and it may happen out of the blue. The Ace of Wands is like a very unexpected energy that comes in really fast, sort of shocking energy. It's like Laura is going to put her fears aside and communicate with you in some way. Okay, it could be a late night text message or something like that. So you know, look out for that, Pierce, because that could be coming, because this is what the Ace of Wands symbolizes. I'm sorry, you know, it symbolizes some type of, you know, somebody just deciding to, okay, I'm just going to reach out to this person, and I don't care what they feel or what they think, and I'm just going to reach out, see how it goes, and then I'm going to go from there. Okay, because see how the clouds, it was like cloudy and dark, and now the clouds are parting and somebody's extending an olive branch. That's what I get here with this Ace of Wands. Okay, the next card that I have is the Eight of Cups, and it is in the reverse. Wow. Laura is definitely regretting walking away from you. Whenever the Eight of Cups is in the reverse, it symbolizes a regret. Okay, it's like if I put it in the upright, you see all of these cups were stacked up for her. She had it made. Okay, and she didn't realize it. She didn't understand it. So she walked away, but now she's regretting it. She is starting to feel like things could have worked out if she would have handled things differently. And it's never too late, Pierce, to fix this if you both want to. But, you know, Spirit suggests letting her do the work. Okay, after all, she was the one who messed things up between you guys. Okay, but still with this card, I'm sensing some fear on her behalf. Like she's wondering if she comes back to you, can you guys mend what was broken and start over again? You know, Spirit definitely states you can, but it's all up to you guys, okay? How you feel about each other, and if you feel that you can mend the fences. The next card that I have is the Judgment card. Whenever you get this card, it states Laura definitely wants a second chance to make things work with you. And also with this card, she's wondering if you've changed. Yeah, sort of like, do you still care about her the way you used to? Or if you're harboring any animosity against her. Okay? So she's wondering, like, she wants to rise to the top and do the right thing, you know, per this card. But then down here, this person down here feels like, well, you know, if I do the right thing, is it going to turn out the way I want it to? You know, and she's scared because she's like, she feels like she's in the fire. Okay? But she will rise. Like the phoenix of the ashes, like she will rise like the phoenix. Okay, and I'm just feeling like she will contact you, she will reach out to you and communicate and say something if she hasn't already, because you know, you didn't tell me if she reached out or not, but I'm just feeling like that's coming, that's forthcoming. Yeah, see, because the next card that I have here is the Fool card. You know, this Fool card states Laura is going to take a leap of faith and reach out to you to try and rekindle things, even though she's a little apprehensive right now because she doesn't want to seem desperate, is what this card symbolizes. Okay, but it's like she's gonna have to make the decision that if she wants to even try and see if she could fix things with you, she's gonna have to take that leap of faith and just go ahead and do what she thinks, you know, she needs to do to you know, smooth things over, or at least try to get back in your good graces, or you know, at least start off as being friends again. Okay, but I'm feeling like she is going to take that leap of faith. And down here is the unknown. Okay, this moon card symbolizes the unknown, not knowing. Once you leap off of this cliff and take that leap of faith, what's going to happen? And this is where her fears are coming in, and her anxiety. She's a little afraid to do so. The next two cards that I have for you is the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Magician in reverse. Okay, so I'm just feeling like this is your energy, Pierce. I'm feeling like you still love Laura, but you don't trust the situation. Whenever these two cards are paired up in reverse, that means an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, you are a Virgo. Okay, you smell a rat. It's like you may be thinking Laura's intentions are not sincere, and you did get the intentions card in the reverse. Okay, it's like something about the situation doesn't sit right with you. It's like you don't trust it. You know, you care about her, but you don't know if you're, you know, if you let her come back, or if you try to make this work again, if the magic between you two will still be there. Okay, because this Magician card is in the reverse. But, you know, also this Magician card being in the reverse states, you know, you're going to come to a decision. Okay, you're going to come to a decision, and you're just going to decide, you know, I'm going to maybe try this out anyway, just to see where it goes. Okay. The next two cards that I have for you is the King of Swords in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. This further lets me know that you wouldn't mind trying to make things work with Laura, but you haven't forgot what she did and how that affected you. And in the back of your mind, you may worry if she will ever pull the same stunt again. Okay, so it's like your energy may be on the fence with this situation, is what I see here. The next two cards that I have, if I can pick them up, I'm sorry, is the Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, these two cards indicate you may have been a little brokenhearted when Laura left, and you don't want to ever feel that type of pain again. Okay, I'm feeling like it took you some time to get to a comfortable space of being able to deal with things. But from the cards I see here, I'm feeling like things will be better this time around, is what I'm seeing. Okay, because there were some lessons learned with this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so it's like on one side you have a broken heart, but you know, on the other side, the Ace of Pentacles is here, is telling you you can have a fresh start. Okay, yeah. So I'm just feeling like you guys can make things work if you want to. This is what I see here in this reading, the base of this reading. But it's like both of you guys have some apprehension and some fear. Definitely fear-based thoughts. The next two cards I have for you is the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the High Priestess. Okay, these two cards indicate sometimes you think you will be better off without Laura. Like, it's like, I'm just feeling like you go back on your back and forth on your feelings, and you know, they waver sometimes. It's like sometimes you feel you would be better off without Laura because you think of the things she put you through. And then there's other times that you miss her and want to talk and see how she's doing. But your intuition and gut feeling may be telling you not to go down that road again. Okay, and that's perfectly normal, Pierce, okay, to have, you know, these mixed bag of emotions, because you guys have history together, and no matter what, you can't erase history. You just can't, no matter if it was good or bad. Okay, yeah, see, I just feel like, you know, you guys are going to work this out here, because the next two cards I have is the Hierophant and the Five of Cups. You know, these two cards states, if you guys can learn to work out your differences, let the past be the past, be honest and truthful with each other, and work as a team instead of alone, you can have this again. Like, you can have this. When I say you can have this again, this is what you can have. The Six of Cups and the Two of Cups. Okay, happiness, abundance with someone you still care about. I see a lot of water energy here in the outcome, which is Laura's energy, okay, because she is a water sign. She's a Scorpio. I see she realized the mistake she made, and if you got back together, she would be willing to do things differently this time around. But in order for it to work, you both would have to make some changes. And by the way, I did a compatibility chart for you and Laura, and you got an 82%, which is at a soulmate level. Okay. So I see it like once you guys realize your differences is what creates a bond between you two and makes the relationship special. You will get along a lot better, you know, and this time you will get along better than you ever did before. But I'm just feeling like you guys have to realize, you guys have to go back and realize why you got together in the first place and start from there. Don't start from the mistakes that were made and the anger and, you know, the hurt feelings, because that's just going to take you back to a place where you don't want to be. Go back to where you first met and why you got together in the first place, and then grow from there. Okay, because I'm feeling like this can work. And I see that, you know, she wants it to work. She's just afraid to reach out to you. Okay, but I do see in this reading that she's going to try to communicate some way, somehow. Okay, so those are the messages that I have for you, Pierce, from your love and relationship reading. I just want to say thank you for getting another reading. I appreciate your loyalty. I appreciate your business. Thanks for watching my channel, and hopefully I will hear from you again in the future. Bye.